Alrighty, hello collective, welcome to my channel. This is Open Marvelous Tarot. It keeps it PG, but always keep it G. So let's get into this reading. Let's see what comes up. Alright, so I done did 2 readings and it's been the same energy. I have really, really crossing these fingers for a different type of energy. Okay. So let's see what comes up. Praying something different. Jesus, okay? Because it's been the same thing about somebody sabotaging something. And, okay, so yeah. All right. So what I'm getting so far is, oh my God, I think this is the same thing. Good Lord. Collective, somebody is in like deep regret of messing something up with you. Okay, I just literally did a reading, and the last reading was literally talking about somebody learning their lesson, and literally Saturn return is the first fucking card for this reading. Okay. Sorry to curse, but hey. Yeah, if you don't like it, hey, there's other readers that don't curse. Okay, sorry. Sorry. I ain't really got an apology. I don't even know why I'm saying sorry. But yeah. I honestly feel like somebody felt like you were that perfect person. You were balanced. You knew how to love them. Um, you were. They could see. They could see a positive future present with you. I feel like you even brought positivity in this person's past. This could even be a past life. Um, but there was something very significant about a direction, okay, that you knew you needed to go towards, okay? I really feel like you knew that you had to detach from somebody, okay? Because you were dealing with somebody who was a little bit of a fucking, this gives like an energy of a fucking, like a spoiled ass brat, okay? This is a person that's like very selfish, all about themselves, like my way or the highway. If you're not doing what I want you to do, I'm gonna pout, I'm gonna be upset, I'm gonna be mad. And I feel like that energy just did not fit you. I feel like you just got sick of that. And there is something very significant where you had to come back home to yourself. Okay. This could even be significant as like you need to take yourself out on a date. Okay, maybe you could have been taking someone out on a date. Maybe you could have been going like doing things for somebody, and it's like it's time to romance yourself. Okay, it's time to light some candles for yourself. It's time to cook some dinner for yourself. It's time to buy yourself some flowers. It's time to run yourself a bowl bath. It's time to be nice to yourself. Okay, um, I feel like you learning to love yourself and give this balanced energy to yourself allows you to detach from a person, place, or thing. This could be very significant in regards to romance, okay? I just feel like there is something where at this current time you just have to really be alone. You have to learn to love on yourself because there is some sort of knowledge that you have in regards to you doing something on your own. Okay. I feel like you're on a mission. Okay. You have some sort of mission, something that you're going towards, a goal, a dream, an aspiration. But there is some sort of forward movement that is occurring for you, and you are very determined in regards to this. I feel like there is somebody that does not want to, they don't want to have this, they don't want to, I'm not saying they don't want to have movement with you, but what I am saying is there is someone who's just like, if you stick with them, you will be so focused on them, you won't even be moving forward. Okay, and that's the problem. And I feel like you've realized like I have to be by myself because if I'm with this person, you'll be catering so much to this person to the point where you'll look up you'll realize you're so behind in your own life. Okay. And I feel like the moment you finally get to yourself and let this person go and love on yourself and romance yourself and give all that loving, balanced energy to yourself instead of that person, this person opposite of you, oh my God, the abundance will be insane. Sagittarius season could be significant, or Sagittarius could be significant. Okay. But I feel like there's something very significant about your abundance and expansion. This is one of those vibes of like you just can't take somebody with you, especially not a fucking freaking just like immature person. Like somebody is like a little ass fucking kid, okay? Honestly. And you can't keep babyfying somebody. It's simple as that. You gotta take care of yourself, okay? You can't help somebody that don't want to be helped, okay? You can't love somebody that don't want to be loved, okay? And this could even be the person wants to be loved, but they're so selfish they want to take all your love and they're not giving you shit, okay? Or they're not even thinking about you, all right? So I feel like you're changing your fate, and I'm not gonna lie. Oh my God, you are very stubborn in a good way though. When look at her, I don't know. Somebody could be laughing about this. I'm not gonna, and I don't mean laughing like in a way of like ah ha 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 like jokes on you. I mean laughing about this like woo. It's like one of them laughs like somebody is not playing. It's like somebody sees when it comes to your stability. This is in the beneficial sector, okay? You are not fucking playing. When it comes to the road of success, you don't give a fuck who. And I'm not saying you don't give a fuck who you gotta let go, but what I am saying is when it comes to the wrong people, you will let them the fuck go. If you feel like there is, because what I really get is like you're going for your goals, your ambitions, your abundance, your expansion, and there is somebody that's like, well, what about me? What about me? What about me? When truth be told, somebody is supposed to be cheering you on. Somebody is supposed to be like, you know what, I'm proud of you. You want to go to nursing school. I'm finna buy you some scrubs. You want to go, you want to get a nail business. I'm finna fucking get you a salon. You want to do this, I'm finna get you that. Now, is what I'm going to say. Okay? Let's say you did want to go to nursing school and somebody bought you some stuff, right? I feel like this person will buy you some, and after they buy you some, they go be like, okay, what are you doing for me? You need to be spending more time with me. I done bought you this, but I know you got to study for a test. Come be with me, okay? Forget the test. Forget the rest, okay? Basically, somebody was a distraction for you. When you wrap it all up, I don't know. Maybe, let's say, maybe, I don't know. When you, seriously, somebody was a distraction. And I'll see what it was. You was kind of giving somebody too much of your love. And when you pull back just like even a little bit, somebody is like, I'm not used to this. Somebody is, so this is what occurred. Maybe you didn't have a lot of things that you were going for at a certain point. Okay? And you had time to give someone all your love, all your energy, all your attention. And it got to a certain point where you finally were like, you know what? I'm able to do this. I'm going to make some room to carve out time for this, that, this, and that. Okay? And you start carving out time for other things. And this person got pissed the fuck off because they're like, whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, you used to be up my ass and now you're not. Okay? What is occurring? What is going on? And somebody was pouting when they should have been rooting you the fuck on. They should have been rooting you the fuck on. But that's okay. Because I feel like you're going to give all this energy to yourself. And I feel like there's something where you're going to end up telling someone, like, hey, I'm going to the road to success. All right? And if you not going to come with me, you going to get left behind. That's the beneficial thing. Like, you told somebody or you showed somebody, listen here. I want a yacht. Okay? I want caviar. All right? I want my motherfucking credit score to be 8. I want my credit score to be 1,000 if I could get it to 1,000. Okay? And god damn it, if you not being an extension or some sort of help towards that, I'm moving the fuck on. Because I can actually do better by myself. Okay? So, and this is the thing though, I feel like you told the truth to a person. I ain't gonna lie, it could have been a little too truthful. Okay. I don't know. Maybe you said something to somebody in a very truthful way. You know, maybe you just told them, look, you're not finna, I don't know, you're not finna slow me down. I gotta move forward. If you not moving forward with me, then what are we doing? I'm gonna move. I'm move along by my fucking self. You told some sort of truth, but you did this from the heart because it was almost this vibe of like collective. You might have knew like if I don't come out and tell someone this truth that hey, I'm on the road to success and I'm not playing about this. And if you're not gonna contribute, then it just the situation needs to end. I'm not going to lie. I feel like the only consequence that you had in regards to this is the fact that you're not dealing with a person that you want to deal with. But I'm not gonna lie, this person was a little bit of pain in the ass for you. You know what I'm saying? But to you, you might look at it as a consequence of like whatever truth you may told to somebody, while this might be a very logical thing to do, emotionally, I feel like it was a very hard thing to do. You know what I'm saying? I feel like emotionally, it was just almost like, this is not something I want to do. But logically, it's like, okay, so what I'm going to keep stopping my abundance and trying to cater to somebody and putting my shit on pause to cater to somebody while they pound? No. Okay, you got to be with somebody that is motivating you. You got to be with somebody who is able to even put aside their own issues to make sure that you're good, especially at a time when you're going towards something. Okay, and somebody just wasn't able to do that, and that's okay because it seemed like you was like, okay, and I'm not able to be with your ass right now until I get my shit together. And maybe down the line we can come together, but I don't know. I don't even see that. So I just feel like the only consequence you might have to deal, like I say, is you're not with this person. But I ain't gonna lie. Logically, this ain't no motherfucking consequence. But emotionally, you know, you love this person, you can't help who you love. But it just seemed like that. Whoever you let go, this person. What I'm saying is anybody else will look at this situation and be like, girl or guy, be serious. If you're gonna be anything, be for real. Somebody was stressing you the fuck out. Okay? But yeah, I feel like you made the right decision. It was definitely a very hard thing to detach from. But I feel like you did this in regards to um the truth. And the truth is that you're meant to be abundant. You're meant to move forward. You're meant to go in a certain direction. And nobody is supposed to stop that because this is something that is destined for you. You already have the knowledge in regards to the situation. Okay? Um, I really feel like somebody okay. I really feel like somebody is gonna miss your sex. This could be somebody you had a sexual relationship or sexual tension. This could have been the main reason somebody was on your journey. So you could have been dealing with a sexual relationship, and you know how it goes when you are trying to lock into your goals. Sometimes sexual relationships can be a bit of a distraction. Just in general, relationships could be a distraction, and I feel like somebody was a little bit of a distraction for you. Um, I feel like you might have your little moments where you kind of miss this person, but do I feel like you're going to be dealing with this person again sexually? No, I don't see it. The cards are showing that when it comes to this person being on your journey, And this gives me like the King of Wands type of vibe. The King of Wands, Queen of Wands. This is not really somebody you were taking serious, or not somebody that should be taken serious. This is just a sexual relationship, okay? This isn't somebody that is going to set down solid foundations with you. This is just somebody you're supposed to have fun with. But I feel like you're even done with that completely, okay? You know what I'm saying? I think you might have your little moments where it's like, you know what I'm saying? Kind of missed it, okay? Kind of missed it, but I feel like you're gonna put that sexual energy into your goals, and your forward movement. Okay, so that's the reading. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and until next time, if you want to book a reading with your girl, Open Wild Witch, TikTok, Twitter, YouTube, you can find me. Oh, excuse me. Those platforms. OpenWildWitch@yahoo.com is my email. Um, yeah. So book with your girl. Okay. Like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell button so you never miss a beat from me. And until next time, bye bye.